Hello, hello. I am. I'm doing something that I failed miserably at last time. Last time I tried to do this challenge and I absolutely sucked. The challenge was far too hard. And even an experienced Pokemon player like me just got absolutely wrecked. So, of course, I refused to learn from my mistake. And we're doing the exact same thing. Because there's no better sign of insanity than doing the exact same thing over and over again. So I'm going to quickly check to see if the chat's working. Chat test. Let's do it. Okay, the chat is working. Fantastic. Now, I kind of needed to know that because my chat never bloody works, and I think YouTube is a it's a pretty crap system at the time. Let's just say that. I was going to use stronger words, but I'm going to keep it a bit friendly. Alright, so we're gonna call ourselves YouTube because you know what? We're gonna die. And if there's something that I want to die today, it's YouTube. It actually died last night actually. It was down for a few hours. And it wasn't down, it was like in a state of like mid survival. Because there's like two sides of YouTube. There's a side that you see, everybody sees. But there's also a side that nobody sees, apart from if you make videos. And the creator side just died. You just couldn't do anything for like 2 hours. And I just uploaded a video that I was really proud of, and I was taking the piss out of Pokemon Yellow. And I thought, oh yeah, this video will do great. No, the fucking creator side died. I couldn't engage with it in any way, and it got like 4 fucking views. Fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I forgot to randomize this from last time, so it's going to be the exact same. Last time I took Tentacruel, so this time I'm going to take Mischievous. Granted, I did die to Brat last time, so it's not like, I saw much of the game. It was a bit pathetic. And I actually died to one of the stupidest things ever. So, do you know what I jump kick does, yeah? If it misses. I think you do, right? You die. You die horribly. Now, imagine being stupid enough to be on your last goddamn Pokemon in a hard, challenging Nuzlocke like this, where I've made the game as hard as possible for myself. And, yeah, of course, I press the fucking meme button and I get myself killed. Fantastic. I mean, sometimes you've just got to do these things, right? You've just got to, he's got what I got, it's glowing. I'm just going to run through that. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. I'm just doing this to chill and enjoy a bit of Pokemon. Because tomorrow Enfield 1.1 launches, and my channel has a lot of Enfield content. So I'm kind of forced to cover the patch, and I kind of don't want to at the minute, but I will do. And various parts about that do interest me, so screw it. I'll go hard on it tomorrow. But at the moment, I just want to play a game that I've always enjoyed, and I probably always will enjoy, which is Pokemon. I'm just gonna chill, play some Pokemon, do an absolutely stupid challenge, stream into goddamn nobody because nobody's watching this, so fuck it, why not? So, uh, as you can see, Pokemon evolve every time they level up, and they keep one of their elemental types, just one. Um, every time they level up. So our Haunter, well, Mischievous, who's now a Haunter, is a ghost type. So every time it evolves, it will remain a ghost type. So that's pretty cool. Especially because there's not many ghosts by, Gen 3. Which actually means we might have a problem. And that problem is called looping. Because I've made every single Pokemon evolve into another Pokemon every level. But they'll always evolve into the same thing. So let's say Mischievous evolves into Haunter. If Haunter evolves into Mischievous, we have a loop. There's no way to get out of it. So we'll see what happens. Because there's not many ghost Pokemon to do this. Also, 4 times efficient Leaf Blade. Oh, We're gonna have a nice little. Oh shit, that was my encounter. You know, fuck it, nobody's watching. I'm just gonna catch it again. You know, sometimes you kind of like just talk and yap too much and you're not really paying attention. So I'm gonna use that as my excuse for it. Oh my god, super pathetic lick. Okay, fine. I'm not doing it again. But that is my encounter now because I just clearly failed to catch that ninja because I've been an idiot. So there we go. I guess it keeps me grounded to my rules, doesn't it? So Onyx is clearly easy mode here. So I'm going to grind onto probably level 10. And then we're going to go into Viridian. And the reason why is because, yeah, usually you wouldn't want to grind. Wait, how the fuck is that a Weeping Bell? That's not a ghost type. Ah, so it's changed it to poison. Wait, Mischievous isn't poison. Okay, the randomizer's been programmed wrong. Whatever. It is what it is. To be fair, I haven't coded anything in like the last year, so screw it. Okay, fine. And to be fair, I don't know. I'm gonna stop making excuses and just play the goddamn game. Ah, dear me. What I was gonna say is that I need to level this Pokeball a little bit because Brock is actually hard. I've made him harder. Every gym leader is going to have an extra Pokemon. Every gym leader is going to have better movesets for their Pokemon. And I don't know what they are. They're just randomly weighted, like saying, oh, they're going to have a certain amount of good attacks, they're going to have a certain amount of good Pokemon, they're going to have more Pokemon, all that stuff, you know. It's in a random event. So I don't bloody know what it is, but hopefully it works. It should work because I did die to Brock last time, so I know it works. What the hell am I saying? But what I do know is that we've got a Parasect now. Wait, Parasect is grass bug. The evolution stuff that I put in is clearly bugged, isn't it? Whatever. It is what it is. Again, it's just pure chaos, I guess. That's fine. Plus, I forgot to rename our Pokemon. I was going to rename him something like King. Just because then we know, hey, this is for starter. Because I put on the rules that if a starter dies, he has to take another Pokemon down with him. And then if on the unlikely event that someone subscribes and it forces a switch, oh my fucking god, it's Chikorita. Did you know that Chikorita is like the shittest starting Pokemon in the game? I'm not even kidding. It's not even close. This thing is pure garbage. Why is it pure garbage? Because every other grass type has something more going for it. Chikorita has middling defenses. You know what else has middling defenses? Like every other grass type apart from a snake, Survivor. He doesn't have middling defenses. His defenses suck, but he's got good offense. But Chikorita, it's just a piss poor Pokemon. There's no reason to use Chikorita. If you're picking Chikorita, you're throwing. So yeah. You know, it's funny because you know there's like fan games, there's Pokemon fan games where they like let you pick whatever generation starter you want, just so you've got lots of options. They they often like buff Chikorita in some way by giving it more moves, more base stats, or giving it like a custom Mega Evolution. I think it'll survive a Rock Blast. Probably won't, will it? Done it 5 times now. Wow, it's thunder. Look at that. Could you imagine a lobster having thunder? So the random movesets, it chooses kind of to match the type. It will prefer the Pokemon's type. The Crawdont should mainly have water and dark moves. And yes, I also made it so the Pokemon would have some decent moves. So we do have a level 2 lobster with goddamn thunder. Does it make sense? Probably not, but hey. It's also a joke. It's so fucking stupid. Dear me. Alright. You know what? I don't really give a shit about Croydon. I don't care. I'm gonna get to Brock as soon as possible because last time I went to Brock, so I just want to get revenge on Brock. I don't really care about Croydon. I don't care about any other Pokemon I catch. I'm just going in. If we kill Brock, then I'll look at making a team. At least there's a reason for people to like, try and get me to switch now. So speaking of switching, this thing here. There we go. We've got like a little roulette wheel. So yeah, that's what we'll spin. So it's unbiased, it's random, and we can say, hey, look, this is the Pokemon that's going to be sent out. Also, I just realised I haven't done a sound test. You know, it'd be a really good idea to do when you do a goddamn stream. Have a sound test. Could you imagine that? In fact, I haven't even checked to see if the broadcast is actually live. Because that might be something I want to do. What do you think, Chad? Do you think that's a smart idea? I think it probably is. So just bear with me for 10 seconds while I do this. So, while I'm doing this, tell me about your day. Tell me about all the amazing things that has happened. Because if it's like mine, I had nothing but shit. Oh, no, I didn't. I actually went and had a nice meal, and it was fun. And, I got to spend the time with. Oh shit, I just killed my capture. You know what? Fuck it. So, sometimes you blab. Sometimes you kill your capture. And sometimes you just gotta deal with the consequences, you know? Oh, dear me. Alright. We're gonna try and catch something in Viridian. See, I said that just so I could remind myself that, hey, this thing is actually an encounter. And because it's an encounter, let's throw rocks at it and see if it survives. Because if, oh god, Meteor Mash, that actually busts its attack sometimes. This should do a bit more. My god, it doesn't. Screw it, you know what? If Chikorita dies to a slash crit, I don't give a shit. We could just reroll. I don't care. Come on, I'm baiting your fortress. This is really dumb, by the way. But screw it. I'm YOLOing. Oh, okay. See, it all worked out. That was a really stupid thing to do. And I'm sure I'll do it again. Alright, let's see what fortress has. Rain Dish. Slash Pimissile Meteor Mash. So, Meteor Mash, if you didn't know, is an absolutely ridiculously overpowered skill. Why is it overpowered? Because it has like a 50% chance to increase your attack by one stage. So, every time you increase your attack by 50% chance, that's basically giving you what? I don't know, I can't math. But either way, if you're a tanky Pokemon and you're stacking this thing and it does good damage anyway, it's basically just benefiting you, yeah? You can just tank up, you can stack your attack stats, and you're going to destroy things. And that's what it's all about, right? So I'm going to use Meteor Mash. I'm going to press A. Okay, I'm going to miss. Fantastic. Also, yeah, bad. Lapras having Ice Ball is a bit disgusting. Why is it disgusting? Because it increases in power every single turn. So, if I stay in against a Lapras and I don't run away, guess what? We got Illumu fucking Mise. Did you like Illumise? Because I don't. I think it's one of the worst Pokemon of all time. No, I don't think it's the worst Pokemon of all time. I know it's one of the worst Pokemon of all time. This thing is pure garbage. This is probably the most disappointing Pokemon. It has terrible moves. It has a terrible mono bug typing. So it dies to everything. Fantastic. And its stat line is just purely horrendous. And it doesn't evolve. It's one of those Pokemon like Game Freak just put in the game and said, you know what, we're going to make a Pokemon that's perfectly garbage. Just enjoy using that. You know, I kind of feel like if I was to make a Pokemon game or, a game like Pokemon, I like every Pokemon to be somewhat viable. I'm not saying every Pokemon has to be meta. I'm saying that every Pokemon should have its place. You know, like maybe there's a Pokemon that's strong in the early game and it falls off hard, and it's just decent for a while. Like those unevolving Pokemon that you can catch rather early on. I'm trying to think of an example actually, because things like Pinsir, they don't really appear early on enough to really be considered that. I guess the best example I can think of, which isn't actually a real example, is for like monkey Pokemon in Black and White. They're not good, but they're not meant to be good. They're meant to be available for like the first gym because you can get the Pansear, Simisear, that's it, Sage and Paw, that line. They're garbage, but they are strong for the first gym, and therefore they have a place. And Venonat's a really weird Pokemon when I think about it, because Venomat is actually a really weak Pokemon BST wise. It's like fucking Hoppip here. Hoppip is useless, Hoppip is trash, Hoppip is gonna get us killed. Oh, he learned super out of it, that's nice. Um, I don't know, I'm just talking out my ass. These Pokemon are trash, is what I'm trying to say. But Venonat is actually kind of cool. Why is Venonat cool? Because it's about to die to a War Beam. Okay, can you like get out of there? I'm just going to switch to Quadrant just so I can survive a War Beam. We have a Hydro Cannon I would like to introduce you to. I know it's half damaging for some, but whatever. So what I was saying is, yes, I don't know. Sometimes talking to yourself's hard because you're just trying to make the stream somewhat entertaining and watchable, but nobody's talking in the chat, so it makes it harder. So chat, come on, talk to me. Tell me your feelings. Tell me what Pokemon you like. Tell me how shit I am at piloting this game. Something, anything. Give me something to go off of. Because sometimes I need it. What do we have? Yeah, Venonat is weird because all bug Pokemon, they evolve quickly, right? Apart from Larvesta. Larvesta evolves at like 50. It's really silly. But it's actually even more silly because Volcarona is caught in the same game at a much higher level. So what's the point? There is no point. There is no point in getting Larvesta. Now, Larvesta first came out in Black and White, but I tend to play Black and White 2 more. And Corona is catchable in Black and White 2 as just like what you call it, an event Pokemon. So it's impossible to miss as long as you go there and go grab him. But my original point after like 5 minutes tangent of wasting your time. Fucking ice ball, I'm gonna die again. I need to switch to something that can take this ice bomb, and I'm gonna die anyway because I'm low level. We're gonna Thunder. If Thunder hits, we might survive. Okay. Can we get the paralyze? Nope, we can try and run away and die. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Wait, why did I pick yes? Okay, I'm gonna check base speed because base speed determines if we can survive. Guess what? If this okay, yeah. I'm gonna say if he failed that flea, the entire run's dead because that's our starter. And if a starter dies, well, another Pokemon dies. We will say so. Who died? Quadrant. Okay. So, again, I'll try to finish my one line of thought. Very hard to do. Now, Venonat is a bug. All bugs, apart from Larvesta, evolve very early. So why does Venonat evolve at 32? Or is it 38? It's one or the other. It is so strange. I don't know why they do that. And another thing is I'm fighting Lapises in a forest. And I'm struggling to fight Lapises because we have Ice Ball. And you know what's fun about that? Oh, I've got Werewolves though, that's nice. What's fun about that is that I've got two garbage Pokemon here that I need to evolve because the first trainer is gonna be much stronger than I am. Is this for fucking other bug? Is this for fucking garbage? You know what? I'm gonna evolve Oppip. Wow, belly drum. This is the worst possible thing to give someone trying to do a Nuzlocke because it cuts your HP to half. And if you give it to a stupid person who likes to play with fire, well, guess what? It gets you killed. And I seem to be a stupid person who likes playing with fire, which is why I'm using Hot Blast on a Hoppip to kill Ponyta. Now I'm going to get this Hoppip to level 11 just so it can evolve, and then we're going to go fight the first trainer. And if we die to it, whatever, I don't give a shit. It is what it is. We'll just re-roll. We'll re-randomize. So then I don't have to play with Hoppip because, yeah, okay. So, yeah, Enfield's tomorrow, and I'm just going to binge it quite a bit. I'm just going to stream all day, make some videos, put my impressions out of Time. Oh, Farfetch'd. Okay, okay. Farfetch'd is not a bad Pokemon for this part of the game. This is a Pokemon. Oh wait, no, it's Confuse Ray. Um, I like Confuse Ray a lot, but I actually like all this a lot more. I guess I don't need Confusion. We go in a very physical moveset with this Pokemon. So I'll probably randomize into God of War, or Alakazam, where we can't make use of a physical stat, but it is what it is. We're going to throw rocks at things and we're going to win. That is what we're going to do. That is our game plan, and it's a Delcatty. Have you ever used Delcatty before? Because I suggest using Delcatty. Because it's a Pokemon that nobody uses. Everybody avoids Delcatty, and I think that's unfair. Because it's such a great Pokemon, it has such a great moveset, it does everything you want in a cat-type Pokemon. And by that I mean, it doesn't do shit. But it's a cat. So, somewhat to ponder. Venusaur. Now, Venusaur, this is a good Pokemon. And it'd be really good if I had a goddamn Psychic move that I just got rid of. Okay, chat. If you want me to die here, it is the plan. You subscribe to force me to switch. So then, instead of Volbeat, I'm stuck into Farfetch'd, and then Farfetch'd can die. Oh my fucking god. Did you see that? It snapped out of confusion. It hit me with this sludge bomb, and it fucking poisoned. You know what? I should just belly drum and end it right here. Does poison resist bug? I don't think it does, so I'm going to try a pin missile. Okay, I think it might resist bug. I mean, if we hit 5 times, does it matter? Okay, no, it doesn't. Just Volbeat is fucking garbage, and it can't do anything. Send it. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, Volbeat. Did I mention that these bug types are absolute trash? But at least Farfetch gets to survive. And that's what's important, right? Our main, our starter survives. And that's all we really need. Hmm. There's a potential problem here. I might actually overlevel before Brock. Oh my god, it's a Crobat. Okay, okay. I want to get as little XP as possible now. Because Crobat against Brock is going to absolutely slaughter him. Absolutely, there is no question about it. Crobat is fast, it's got a lot of attack, and our moveset at the moment is not the best, but it's physical heavy, which means that we should be able to destroy Brock quite easily. I need to get rid of that Pokemon that just died. So yeah, that is the plan. Now, there is one more required trainer before Brock, but I believe he only has one Pokemon. And if he only has one Pokemon, we shouldn't evolve. I just need to make sure I don't kill any wilds and I don't fight any optional trainers. Because those will cause me issues. That's the play, chat. That's the play. We're going to go into Brock with our Crobat, and we're going to win. Because if we win against Brock, well, I can start taking the game a bit more seriously. I'll have a few more encounters before Misty, so we might be able to make a team of 3. Okay. Lost Berry. Okay, this is the required trainer. There's no getting around him. I'm going to do this just to prove a point that there's no getting around him. But yeah, I know. You can open dreams sometimes, can't you? Ludicolo. This is actually neutral because this is grass water, so I'm taking it. Feather dance, yeah. Just trying to lower the one thing I have going for me. I don't think this will be enough XP to level. Thank God I didn't do any lappises. Alright. We're going into Brock. We're not fighting the trainer before Brock. We're skipping him. I want to A, ensure we stay below Brock's Ace, which is 14. And B, we don't evolve. Because if we evolve and we get, I would say Crobat's probably in like the top 20 Pokemon that would help in this fight. Like a fast physical attacker. So yeah, I don't see my chances of evolving into something better being high, so we're doing this. Just going in. Your strategy of spamming the A button. Alright, Ground Dragon. This is neutral. What can he do to us? Not much. He's gonna hit us decently hard, but I think this is okay. Yeah, especially if he misses. Soft boiled, okay, fine. We're gonna put it to sleep. I don't want to just be PP stored all day long. That does not sound like a fun time. We could put a Confuse Ray on, but I think it's better to just Leaf Blade spam, honestly. Yeah. If he woke up, Confuse Ray would have technically been better. If it's a bit more insurance, but now luckily we don't evolve into the end of the fight, so we keep Crobat for this entire thing. Rock Blasters for play here. I can't. Okay, that's kind of scary. I'm gonna use Sleep Powder just in case. Oh, Battle Spirit. Hmm. Whatever. Let's hope for a 5. Oh yes. Okay. Runner Brock's Ace, and we have leveled it, but whatever. We came in the fight before that happened, so I'm counting it. This is a problem, isn't it? Does he resist both of these? I'm going to go for the Confused Ray. We can't put it to sleep. Grass Pokemon are actually immune to Sleep Powder. So, the best play here is to Confuse. And I guess we go for the Rock Blast and just... Okay. Transport. What did I do? It lowers my speed, right? Yeah, I mean... Robots probably still faster, honestly. Yeah, we are. Yeah, please can't spawn me again. Where's another turn? Okay. We managed to beat Brock. That's actually kind of huge, because last time I did this challenge, I just died here. So, I was a bit smarter this time. Because last time I tried to build... Oh my fucking god, it's Spinarak. Yeah, see what I mean? If I would have evolved one more time before Brock, we would not have won that. What TM is this? Rest. Uh-huh. So I believe rest guarantees that you sleep for 2 or was it 3 turns? I'm not sure. But either way, it's not a safe enough move to use in this run. Unless I had a Pokemon with like Sleep Talk or something like that. So we're going to level up one time just to get away from being a Spinarak who's going to probably die when the next trainer that fights it. The Spinarak is... EST wise, it's probably like one. Oh my freaking god, Panko. Whatever, I'll take Panko. Panko's not too bad. At least it's got some defenses. We're not gonna grind every trainer. Oh my god. Just let me play the game, please. To be fair, that's what I really don't like about the recent Pokemon games. But it's just like on rails. It's like, oh, you're gonna talk to this guy, talk to that guy. This guy's going to interrupt you. It's like, just let me play the damn game. Also, Wolverine using Thunderbolt's kind of funny. Just because, wow, he's got Fire Blast as well. This thing's like a Gen 1 meta Pokemon. You know, oh shit, horse. Yeah, let's do it. I think I might have made this challenge a bit too hard for myself. What do you think, Jack? Because I think this is pretty stupid. Thank God we missed a crunch. Okay. But bright powder we have. It reduces their accuracy a bit, and it probably helped a lot there. With Abra. My God, please stop. We have got one Pokemon. Wow, Miracle. If I attacked it with a special attack, we would be dead. Because Miracle just doubles the damage that you took and throws it back to you. But it only works against special attacks. Metapod, fantastic. You know, I feel like I've made this challenge just to cause myself pain, harm, and suffering. That's what I've done. Now I have to live with that. What have I done here? Because, you know, it wasn't hard enough using Pineco. Now we've got Metapod. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is not a required trainer. This is just... Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Is this where we die? Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. That's game over number one. We lost to Metapod. Okay, chat. I am going to re-randomize because that is suffering, that is pain, and you know what? I just need to try with a different set of Pokemon because I don't think that was like impossible. It definitely wasn't, but I wasn't feeling it. I didn't have good options available to me. I pretty much have guaranteed that I would never have those options because I've done this silly randomized overtime thing. But if I re-roll the seed, and that's what I'm doing, I'm not changing any settings, I'm just re-rolling the seed. There'll be different things. Like not having a goddamn ice ball Lapras. Okay, Photo Arid. I'm gonna try. What the hell? I'm gonna try again, but I'm gonna turn off this. Okay. Because maybe I was. Yeah, there we go. Now it's worked. Now it's worked. Okay, so this is a CMD. Why do I have a console command open? I don't need that. Okay, so now when we reset, this is going to be completely different. We're going to go into a what you call it. I don't know. We're going to go into a new experience. It's going to be completely new. So, we're going to have new starters, new Pokemon in each route. Oh, he's got a Beedrill this time, so that proves that randomizer worked because last time it was a monkey. What we're gonna call ourselves? Why not? Why not? I don't care. Just play the game. Yes. Not like it's gonna matter. I'm gonna die before before Lieutenant Surge anyway. So I'm gonna play quick. I'm gonna play reckless, and oh, that's a really good start. So if you don't know, vitamins are like one of the best things you can actually get in like a randomizer because they don't do anything really. If you apply it to a Pokemon, you're gonna get like no benefit whatsoever. But what you are going to get is an item that sells for $4,800. Okay, so water, electric. Electric doesn't have many choices, so that could be good. Yeah, we're going electric. Voltorb is not the best choice here, but what it is it gives us the electric type, and the electric type is a lot more valuable than the water type. I'm taking it. Water has so many things that it could evolve into that it's like, it's probably going to be garbage. That and pass on Luster Perch. You resist this, by the way. Yeah. The trainer, yeah, okay, that's a bullshit fight. There's no way to win this. Oh dear. But this doesn't matter anyway. It's the first fight. We haven't got Pokeballs yet, so I'm not counting this. Are we actually gonna win if we get another special drop? Nah, we're not. Come on, mobile. Miss or do something else. Don't medium match me, just for the lols. Oh, Voltorb is king. Voltorb, the electric ball Pokemon, and evolves into Ampharos. Ooh, that's very nice. Not like I'm gonna keep it for long, but you know, I appreciate that for the time being, and I get to luster purge with a giant sheep. A giant sheep that for some reason became a dragon. Why does Ampharos become a dragon? I don't know. But he does. And he performs his regular sheeping duties pretty well. I'm just gonna kill it. I've got 5 PP, so if I get like arena trapped, I could actually be screwed. But I shouldn't really fight this. I really shouldn't. And you know, that's one of the things that you get with randomizer. You just start thinking of all the stupid bullshit that you could fight. Like, can I get arena trapped? Phantom Pokemon. I know I'm no PP to kill it because if it resists like Luster Purge, yeah, guess what? I'm gonna be screwed. So yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. You kind of like considering everything, and at the same time, I'm playing at breakneck speed because it is very random, and you kind of want to play fast and quick just to make sure you do decently well, yeah? Just so you've got a decent start, because the first major issue is Brock. The Brock, it's not so bad. You can usually get a couple of good Pokemon to go by Misty. But Brock really is a problem. And the only way to not make Brock a problem is to grind. And if you're grinding, it takes a long time, and it's not engaging content. And I don't want to do it either. So I'd rather just play fast and reckless, and just hope I can beat Brock. And then, assuming we beat Brock, then we'll play properly for the rest of the game. Also, we got a Smeargle. And Smeargle, hmm, it's a decent Pokemon for the better, but its whole technique just can't be used in a randomizer. So it's also completely pointless. Granted, he'll evolve, and he's a normal type. Maybe he'll become a Snorlax. We're just gonna make him punch his brother. Oh no, it's his sister. He's gonna punch his sister to death. Congratulations, Smeargle. You've been a very good brother. Hmm. Oh no, it's Big Brother, look. Big Brother has come to fight. And now we're going to turn him a sheep. Sheep will get confused and die horribly. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm kind of salty today. Because I tried to, like, upload 2 videos recently that I was kind of proud of. I thought I'd do well. And they fucking didn't. Nobody cares. It's like, yeah, fair enough, I understand. But it just sucks as a creator, you know? And, when I put a fucking shit post on, like, you know, no effort, took me 10 seconds to do, literally. And it got like 400 times the views as the thing that I spent 8 hours on. And fucking tastic. I love that. Please, YouTube, do that more. I am not salty at all. Oh, dearie. This is like my little therapy session after it. I'm just talking into the abyss. Talking to whoever will listen. And it's a fucking clever. You know, baby Pokemon are completely goddamn useless. And I thought Smeargle was bad. Look, let's show you just how powerful Cleffer is against Smeargle. Look at this shit. Just look. What are you gonna do, Cleffer? What the? Okay. That's what Cleffer's gonna do. Cleffer's gonna prove me wrong. Stefan's gonna punch this Smurgle in the face and show me. Okay, okay. If we die, if we hit it again and we get confused, we're actually gonna die. So let's not. Hmm. So chat, what's your favorite Pokemon from Gen 1? Do you have a favorite? And why is it? Probably Pikachu, because that's what we grew up with. Or Charizard. Charizard's a big one. Everybody loves Charizard. Myself too. I'm guilty for loving Charizard a bit too much. I mean, who can't love Charizard? Its design is amazing. The flying dragon that spits fire. There's not much more cooler than that, is it? And if you're saying, your favourite was Bulbasaur, don't lie to yourself. You've got to be honest to yourself. I would understand Squirtle. I can get behind a bit of Squirtling. Even though he's pretty much inferior to Bulbasaur in every way, at least I understand that Squirtle looks cool. And he had a cool personality in the cartoon. Is that a fucking solar beam from a Graveler? Something he's 4 times weak to? Okay. I'm just gonna throw a ball, because I'm pretty sure he crit me. Because a Graveler can't do that much damage with a goddamn solar beam, let's be real. And I think... Do I want to rock Pokemon? I'm not sure. Because he could evolve into either a rock or a ground type. Because he's basically keeping towards his element. I'm going to very quickly check something. I'm curious. Yeah, okay. I am done. Needed to quickly check that. Just to tab out for a brief second. Oh, there's something else I want to check. So I'm going to kidnap you for another 2 seconds. Okay, I am done. What are we doing? We're going up here. Abracadabra alakazam. You know, what do you call them? The performer, the magician who said abracadabra alakazam as is like a big word. Yurigeta, is it? Is it Yurigeta? I think it might be. He actually sued Pokemon for that. It's like, my God, how petty do you have to be? Wait. No, I disagree. Because Pokemon is the most petty of all companies. They will sue everybody and anybody. Because they are just the king and queen of pettiness. So you know what? Maybe everybody should sue Pokemon. Maybe that's what we need to do. Get them to realize that you can't just sue everybody for stupid shit. I have a Quillfish now. So that's something. I've got all these Pokemon, but I'm not going to use them. I'm only going to want one Pokemon that's strong. Because that's what Brock is all about. Because the XP you get from trainers is very low. The XP you get from wilds is very low. And I'm not going to want to grind. If I'm not going to want to grind, I want to funnel all my trainer XP into one Pokemon, and then I want to kick Brock's ass. That's what I want to do. So all these other Pokemon I'm catching here, these are kind of like sacrificial lambs. That's what they are. They're here to say, hey, if I need to send something out when the going gets tough, that's what I'm going to do. And, okay, I only want one Pokeball, that's a bit of what you call it, a misplay. A short sight. Short-sightedness, that's what it is. I'll just check it out. But there's nothing, as usual. Because in the end of the day, oh my god, all I need is one strong Pokemon to kill Brock. That's it. I don't need fucking Hyper Fang, really. I just need one Pokemon to carry me. Once I beat Brock, then I can use whatever. And I would also like our main Pokemon to learn something other than goddamn Luster Purge. Because they're in 5 PP is a bit of a problem. I don't know if you realise, but you usually have to use it multiple times to kill things. And there's no good like target for me to grind either. I mean Crocodile takes like 3 attacks to kill. So I need to find like a poison type somewhere. Or a fighting type somewhere that would die to the. Hey, here we go, Quillfish. He's level goddamn 2. Could I get a high level Quillfish to bully? I want to bully a higher level Quillfish. Also, that SP is not worth it. Sunflower is the best evolved Pokemon of all time. Do you know why? His stats are actually very similar to a Magikarp. I'm not even joking. Sunflower is garbage. He is a fully evolved garbage. That is the only way to classify Sunflower. And he is so garbage that in his game, what's it called? There's a game in a recent game, Sword and Shield. No, it's not Sword and Shield. It's Violet and Scarlet. Yeah, that's the one. That's the garbage I'm thinking of. It's the game cannot handle like 10 sunflowers on the screen. If you put 10 sunflowers on the screen, which the game forces you to do to complete a gym, it just starts lagging massively. It's just like this is peak Switch capacity, which is completely unfair to say because it does things like Xenoblade 2 really well. So it's not an excuse of the Switch's hardware. It's just Game Freak being lazy and being bad at coding things and being bad at asset management, everything else like that. Oh my god, it's a Raichu. It's still not going to learn anything, though, is it? If it learns something, like Thunderbolt, I'll be very happy, but... do we go in to do the first trainer, which is 5 Luster Purges? I think we do. Because the worst case scenario is we die. And this is not looking great as it is. And I need to just use one Pokemon. So this could be make or break. And as we get a few levels from fighting this trainer here, if we do win, we're probably going to get a skill or 2. Nice, we've got an easy target. Fantastic. So we've got 4 Luster Purges for the next Pokemon. Okay, we've got 3. Are we going to get frozen now? You know, I'm just too cynical. I'm like, yeah, okay, Blizzard, yeah, I'm going to get frozen. Oh, toy. Oh, okay. So we resist Luster Purge. But I think it's still okay. Yeah. We're going to have to baton pass at some point, but we might be able to lower his special defense because that's the special, yeah, the proc. Oh my fucking god, it's Mirror Move. Okay, it didn't really matter. Wait, this, if he Mirror Moves this, I die. Okay, okay, okay. Because the special defense drop would mean he takes more damage, and then he counters with Mirror Move with all the damage. So actually the defense drop of Luster Purge there was actually a negative to me. So that was actually very close. He could have very easily just taken that Luster Purge with a few HP left and just destroyed our main. And then this one would just be dead. Because there's no way I'm leveling up these lower level Pokemon, I'd rather just reset. We're gonna fight this guy. I need XP. So, oh my god, he's got 3 Pokemon. And we've got 5 Luster Purges. I would like another move. Give me any move. Just something that's offensive. You give me another 5 PP move, but okay, it still means we get 10 users. Oh, we learned Luster Purge. Good for you, Eradicate. Okay, learn something. Give me Thunderbolt. Give me Thunder Shock. I don't care. Just something. Okay. We're gonna baton pass because it's the only thing we can do. He is Thunder Punch, so I'm gonna send in Graveler. Yeah, Solar Beam. You know it makes sense. Something that completely diverts a Solar Beam just fires a Solar Beam like Golduck, like Psyduck. And you know, the little yellow duck just dies horribly. Okay. Why are you gonna curse me with this die? Oh my fucking god, it's Voltorb. Ugh. Oh, it's Electrode. Okay, okay, I'm happy, I'm happy. So, if it was Voltorb, we would have had a problem. Because I had Voltorb as my starter. Which means that it's just an evolution chain, and I'll just keep evolving into the same thing. And I'll be forced to stick with like Raichu and Voltorb and what other Pokemon did we have? I can't remember. Magnemite, that's it. So I'm glad that didn't happen because that could have been very bad, very very bad. But now we just get pretty chill time because we've got Electrode, who is one of the fastest Pokemon. So I can Luster Purge in peace for my 5 moves. And then I Baton Pass and hope we survive somehow. So this has been what, 5 levels without learning a single move now? I would like to get a move. No, fuck me, I guess. I appreciate that. And Electrode's gonna evolve into something far inferior now. I'm guessing Elekid. What do you reckon? Is it Elekid? Oh, Pikachu, okay. Having a Pikachu in Viridian Forest just feels right, you know? Oh, okay, okay, we are cooking, we are cooking. We've got the answer. Thank God for that. Did he really only have... Okay, he only has 29 HP. Eh, we send it. We could actually farm Croconaws, but the thing is we're getting close to Brock's level range. So I need to kill the trainer, who is right over here, because we want to get whatever strong Pokemon we can evolve into and use it on Brock. Because I'm forced to switch into a new evolution every time we level. So what I want to do is I want to get back to a Poke Center and heal. And then we're going to take on that fight with our Pikachu. Hope we survive. We evolve. And if we evolve into something decent, we will just take on Brock. Now, I have buffed Brock. He has 3 Pokemon instead of 2. They're all level 14. I don't know what they are. And they should have stronger moves. And Pikachu's gonna have to kill 3 Pokemon all at once. Which is why I don't want him to be a Pikachu. I want him to be something stronger. And we do have some sacrificial lambs, and the sacrificial lambs might allow us to take a few hits, and there's a bit of danger, and allow us to recover a bit. Now, we're not using items in this run, so I can't just switch into the sacrifices and heal up. That's not allowed. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. So, I'm not saying we have a good strategy here, because we kind of don't. It's just hope for the best. But, you get a chance with it. Especially if Brock's Pokemon just randomized into garbage. Oh wow, Pikachu versus Hitmonchan. This is okay because we have lost a match. Ah, dear me. Sleuth. Oof. You know, I don't think I've ever used Sleuth. I think I lie actually. I think I've used it in like a challenge run. I had a very niche case for it once. But yes, it's not a very useful move at all. Is this Pichu? You know, I said we need a stronger option for Brock. This was not the stronger option I was envisioning. This is in fact our inferior option. An option that is likely to get us killed. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Juju just survived that and said, ha, screw you. Oh wow, there's more out here. We should be able to kill it in 2 shockwaves. See? I knew it wouldn't be 1 shockwave because Pichu is that garbage. You know, Smash Bros. Did Pichu so well. Just making him do damage to himself with all his moves, it was so funny. But he had such a small hitbox. Wait, this is immune to electric, so I could have purged it. But yeah, he was small and he had Yeah, okay. That's such a long animation. I'm just gonna pat and pass because I want to keep Villas to purge. What was I saying? Um, Pichu actually had a small hitbox though. There was actually a use case for using him. And in Smash Ultimate, they actually made him so much faster, and they made his attacks do a decent amount more damage. So Pichu was actually a really good Pokemon, amusingly. Well, a really good fighter in Smash Bros. Ultimate. But then the developers decided this is too much fun. We've got to nerf this, and they actually nerfed Pichu. And I don't know why you would nerf Pichu because it's like he was cool for this one thing, and they just took that away from him. Now Flatter is such a weird move because it gives you 2 times glowing. This is Guy attack. I resist this. Even if I confuse attack myself, it just does survive. But yeah, Flatter's weird because it doubles your special attack, because you special attack by 2 stages. But why? Swagger makes sense. Because if you get yourself into confusion, it uses your attack stat to do that confusion damage. So Swagger makes sense because it increases your attack and then it confuses you. So it can be a bad thing. Okay, we got Ampharos again. Oh, we're stuck in a loop. Our main is forced to go to Pikachu and Pichu because we had Ampharos before. Our main is doomed for a life of inferiority. Yes. That means that next time he levels up, he's going to be useless. Okay, we're going to kill Brock. We're going to kill Brock without Ampharos because we are not killing Brock with any of the other things he evolved into. Maybe Electrode, but we have to fight with Magnemite first. So by that point, we'll be overleveled. Ampharos is the best play. We might have to bench our main and just replace him eventually. Or we just keep him in the team because that's part of the rules. And we just never use him. And if we use him as a sacrifice, we just need to remember we're going to spin the wheel of death and kill another Pokemon. So, yeah, that's pretty cursed. It's going to be a sacrifice who's a complete liability because he's going to take another one of Pokemon down with him. That's fantastic. Okay, so next time we are stuck as Magnemite, so that's great. I'm going to just purge this. I know it's not going to die in one, it'll die in two. But I don't see a safer option. I have to use Mudsport. That's actually quite smart because if he sends in like a Dark type, I'm going to be forced. Okay, it's fucking Ballbeat. Never mind. You know what? Electric power's weakened, but it's fucking Ballbeat. It's gonna die anyway. Oh dear. Is it gonna crit me and I die to this? I never had such a problem with a Ballbeat. It's gonna use Leech Life. Who do we sacrifice? And then kinda 4 times resist this. So maybe it survives and then we can cope with knockoff. What the fuck? He doesn't 4 times resist it. He dies instantly. Oh. We're not faster, so Ampharos would die if we send it in. Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Uh, hmm. Volbeat has destroyed my entire. I have lost to the worst Pokemon ever known to man. Volbeat has defeated me in honorable combat. Wow. He really goes for the teabag too, look. He had a stronger move. Ah, god damn it. Okay. I understand. I understand. This is cursed. I shouldn't be doing this. I should understand that my Pokémon are just not strong enough. I'm going to re-randomize one more time. The command prompt is coming up once again. So, I want your opinions, chat. Do you think I can actually beat Brock without grinding? Because I'm not grinding. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of your time. It's not fun. So I'm not going to do it. But what I will do is I will do one more attempt at this. So that's what I'm doing in the background, and it is done. It is ready. We have sent in a new seed. Close the command prompt. No more programs to deal with. I need to reset this. Okay. Right, this is my last attempt at this silly little challenge. Wow, my VTuber is just looking so great. So that wasn't me doing that. My avatar is forced to like change when I do like certain expressions. And yeah, I can't hide my reactions, I'm afraid. So my avatar said, wow, this guy is dreading me. He just died to a goddamn Volbeat. He left an entire run to a goddamn Volbeat. Who does that? Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Who loses to Volbeat? Hmm. Let's see. What do we get? Fantastic. I had a good start last time. This time I'm screwed. And last time I didn't even sell the zinc or whatever it was. I could have sold that. I could have got a lot more Pokeballs. It wouldn't have mattered, but you know, I could have done. Okay. We can do this, guys. We can do this. I can do this. I believe. There is a chance. Probably will. Lucky tongue. So, if I wanted to be really stupid, I'll pick Spinarak. Because that's bug and poison, and both of those types are crap. Water is also terrible, because if there's too much in the water pool, it's going to randomize into garbage. Normal isn't great, but Lickitun's a boss. Believe in him. I believe in Lickitung. I believe he will evolve into a Snorlax. And then from there, oh my fucking god, it's a Regice. Yeah, go lick it, Lickitung. I'm sure this will work out. Just try it. Wow, we even had a Terminate. We have Outrage, a Dragon move. That's cool. You know, Outrage is one of the worst moves to get in a Nuzlocke because you want to use it. It's a lot of power. And it doesn't look like a lot of power because Regice is too tanky. But it is, it's a lot of power. It's really powerful. But it does keep you stuck in for multiple turns and you get confused. So it's like twice the chance of you dying horribly. It's a terrible, terrible move for a challenge run like this. But that should be fun, right? Especially because it's our only choice. We don't have any other moves, so I'm forced to just use it. Yes, Sunken. Hmm. So I didn't even move there. You could see I didn't move. I just pressed up and I went into another fight straight away. There was no delay or anything. It just said, no, you're going into another fight. And this is nothing but Sunken. This is just little happy seeds. And the great thing about Sunken is when I catch one eventually, oh my god, there's Wingo as well. This is just full of winners in this route. So we've got a choice between grass and water or flying. Flying is it's not the worst. It's not the worst. If we get Wingull and he evolves into the flying type line, we might have a chance of winning. Because it does follow one of our types. I just don't want it to turn into water. What do you think, chat? Are you a fan of Wingull or Sunken? Because I'll have you know that there's a lot of like meta players that are like, oh, Wingull is amazing. It learns Drizzle. Oh, it got Drizzle as an ability. You know how many goddamn games it took until Wingull got Drizzle? He was complete garbage, absolute trash before he got Drizzle. The only reason why anybody uses him in meta is because of Drizzle, that's it. There's no other reason. It's like, yes, he is useful now because of that one niche, but nobody liked this Pokemon before that. He has Volt Absorb. That's actually really good on a water flying type. Huh. Wow, look at that. Okay. Let it be said that when I randomized this game, I might not have done it properly because that has happened. But it's funny. So we are with it. Wow. Okay. Sure. Sure thing. Software developer with 10 years of industry experience, by the way. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Nobody saw a thing. You can't prove that I messed it up. You can't prove that. That's what I believe. Gonna let me be. That's fantastic. Ah, what we got in Ditto. Okay. So I can't outrage it, and you're gonna transform. You're gonna transform into a Wingull with garbage stats, and you're gonna be water flying with nothing to do but dig, which means I can throw Pokeballs at you, and you can't do it. Wait, what the fuck? Yes, okay, I randomized mistakes. Why did I forget that? Alright, maybe you would transform. You know, I was thinking I was being smart there. You know, I was trying to use my Pokemon knowledge, but then I forgot. The whole point of randomizing things is to make sure you don't have that much knowledge. It's to make it challenging. So this is just a tri-attack spam at the moment. It's got Moo Moo Milk. Huh, okay. We're not really going to probably use it honestly. We're just gonna try and level up Lickitung. But if Lickitung does die an unfortunate accident because he's forced to outrage and he gets wrecked, well, we've got a potential, a potential replacement. Wow, did you see that? My Lickitungs Intimidate actually triggered this attack drop here. I've never saw that happen before. So that's interesting. Hmm. Have I messed with the game too much? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's just an interesting thing that never usually seen because yeah, you don't usually have anything re-intimidate or anything like that. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna outrage. Hopefully it survives so I can throw balls at it. Okay. It's just gonna spam acid armor. Acid armor is actually one of my favorite moves. Two times two defense increases. It's really nice. And things that get it, like Vaporeon Mock, it's like they can be kind of tanky choices. They can actually use acid armor, and I like that. You know, it's nice to just be able to set up and get a big payoff. So I approve. And our tentacle as no item is damp. He's got an eye crit move. I just realised Lickitung hasn't gained a single level. I've not killed a single thing with Lickitung. I'm just capturing things with Lickitung. Yeah, look, he hasn't gained a single piece of XP. I have not killed a single Pokemon this entire run. That's a crit. And Poison Tower is actually a high crit chance move, so it's actually very scary if I was to stay in. I'm just gonna quick claw it. Ugh. I'm just spamming A because this is gonna take ages. Acid Armor has a chance to lower defense. No, Quick Claw has a chance to lower defense. And Acid Armor just increases it. So this is very fun and engaging gameplay. Because it makes no sense for me to use Acid Armor. I should just try to outspeed him, well, outpace him with the attacks. But if I'm not careful, he might actually just kill me. So that's kind of amusing. I guess the proper meta play there would have been to like use acid armor twice and then just spam quick claw, but yeah. I kind of just want my Licky Tongue to learn another move and to level up a bit, so then we can do Brock. I just said level up a bit so we can do Brock. Brock has 3 level, how much? Oh my fucking god, he has eye jump kick. Wait, this is my capture, I'm just, okay. Eye jump kick, yeah, eye jump kick the Wingull. Nah, Tentacruel. Because he resists it and Tentacruel is quite physically bulky. See, I can play this game when I actually intend to. So I can throw balls at it now, and then he's going to miss his eye jump kick and kill himself. That's what's going to happen here. Hey, maybe not. Alright, we've got every single capture we can get before Brock now. So we don't have good choices. So the reason why we don't have good choices is because all these Pokemon are going to evolve every level, and there's no good type in here, honestly. Poison is a liability. Water is there's too many Pokemon in the pool, so it's unlikely that they're going to evolve into something good. What else do we have? Flying? Flying's okay. But Wingo's only got a 50% chance to become flying, so it's Crobat. So I'm kind of like leveling up Pokemon that might not even, be flying type. And normal is probably the best chance because there's so many neutral, unevolved normal types that are actually kind of strong. So I think we just level up Lickitung, honestly. Oh wow, he has frustration. Huh. He also has Flame Body. Okay, this is bad. Because he's just cut my attack in half and I'm burnt. Yeah. Well, it worked. Hey, look. I was talking about before that everybody should use Delcat because Delcat is such a great Pokemon. Fantastic. I'm gonna fucking useless cat. Okay, Crobat's taking the lead. Or we potentially get back to the Poke Center and try not to die. This is. Anyway, wait. If I protect and he recalls your jump kick, this could be big. We'll try it though, because we can do a protect Mary every 2 turns. So I want to see him just kill himself. I don't think he's going to. Yeah, because we 4 times resist fighting, don't we? I don't think he would ever do that. My God, look at these crits. Does he have pursuit? No, it doesn't. Okay, please, I jump kick me. I just want the ending. Okay. Yeah, Tentacruel's a free switch in here. We can't do much to Tentacruel. Can just annoy me with just dragging on the fight a bit more with a few protects. Okay, Will-O-Wisp, that's actually very good. So Will-O-Wisp is 100% chance to burn, and we get Venomoth, which means that we can lower their attack by half. So even if we don't necessarily want to use Tentacruel or now Venomoth, we can actually use it as just a bit of a tech, We see something setting up Source Dance or something like that. Or we see something with like an ungodly attack stat like a Tauros or a Scizor, Metagross, we can just send that in on Will-O-Wisp bit and we'll be happy. Because it's basically shut down. So Venomoth actually has a purpose. So I'm happy about that. We've actually got a potentially decent Pokemon there. Just by getting one move. That's nice. I guess this is just, yeah, I don't actually have chances. Venomoth can't actually tank this as easily anymore. But we might still be okay because we do have Will-O-Wisp. And Crobat is all physical. Yeah, look at that. High jump kick is a 130 base power move. It did 1 damage. 1 damage. Holy. You know what? Screw you. If you wait, I don't have protect. Why don't I have protect? Oh, because this was tentacle. Okay, I thought it was crowbar. I was like, why did I remove protect? Especially with Will-O-Wisp. Protect plus Will-O-Wisp is actually a really nice combo. Mental Herb. I have no idea what that does. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, it's a Charizard. Now this is a Pokemon I would like. I don't want to send in Venomoth. Venomoth's gonna die. I'm gonna send in Crobat. Same we are. Not so alright. I'm gonna scout this. Because for burn will only do 2 damage to us. Okay, Sunspore. Interesting. If Sunspore and Flame Wheel. Wingo can't do anything because it doesn't have. Because it only has Dig. Hmm. We don't have a good choice here. I think I'm going to send in Wingo and then we're just going to try and run away. Oh, great. The chance of us running away is now. I was going to say abysmally low. Oh, dear me. Something that I do love about, just streaming this game is all the random silly things that just happen in quick succession. I mean, what the hell? By rights, we should have died there. We really should have. You don't just like send in a Wingo expecting to outrun something that's like twice as fast as you. And then you get paralyzed, so it's even worse. I feel like our Skitty is just getting bullied here. Is Venomoth poison? I think it's bug poison, right? I'm just gonna want to whisper it because I don't want to get hit by a big ground move. Okay. Aerial Ace. It was also, a bit of a threat. Oh, okay, yes, transform. Interesting. Wishclaw is the best play here. Hmm. You know what? Screw you. I'm Acid Armor. He's gonna Will-O-Wisp now, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. This has become a pity party. Uh huh. You die first, mate. It's fine. Oscillant Vice Grip. Hmm. The best move in the game. Everyone loves a bit of ice clip. It's this Lickitung again. So this is cursed because this is our starter, and Elon being like, I can't be happy about that because this is our starter, and really Venomoth evolved into Verna. Fantastic. I would like to finish the silly thought I had. So our starter was Lickitung. He leveled up once, and he became Skitty. Now Skitty levels up and becomes Lickitung. You see the problem? This Pokémon is in an infinite loop of being garbage. He is always going to be a Lickitung or a Skitty. Nothing else. That is all we can be. So, I've got a problem here. Because this is at my starter, so I am forced to remember team. So, this Pokemon is basically either completely useless as a Skitty or semi-useless as a Lickitung. So, I am going to consider this a lost cause. And I'm going to consider Venonat. I'm going to consider Crobat as the most likely candidate to allow me to win anything in this game. So that's my play. So this level 4 Crobat has got a lot of work, and he's got to fight other Crobats. Isn't great. I guess Venonat can be used to lower him up a bit. Let's do that. I'm gonna get poisoned. It's with a Wisp. Sludge Bomb is physical in this generation, if I'm not wrong. I think I'm not wrong. I think I'm correct there. So with acid armor, oh my god, I jumped it for one. I can just tank this guy forever. Look at this. Yeah, he can only do 1 damage to me unless he crits. So this is why Will-O-Wisp plus acid armor is a fantastic, fantastic combo. So maybe we actually level up Venonat because he's a bug type. Bug types are prone to dying very easily. And he's likely to evolve into garbage Pokemon. Oh my. So chat, what was I saying about garbage Pokemon? Because I thought I was insulting Venonat, being a bug type. Needless did I know, the Spinarak would grace me with his presence. The amazing Spinarak. Probably the worst bug in the game. I just hope he jump kits me. Oh, okay. I think we. I was going to say, I think we use Venonat, and Venonat becomes our new main. He becomes the only hope for this run. Okay. I admit that I said in the last run I was going to give this run one last proper try. Nice. And I stand by that. No matter how cursed this garbage is, we're going to give it one more try. We're going to give it a proper try. Oh, okay. Is there hope? Is there hope, chat? Are you starting to believe? Are you starting to believe? You know, it would be very funny if I conveniently forgot that Lickitung was poisoned and I forgot to use an antidote on our way to a Poké Center. That would be very, very funny. Because if he dies, we have to spin the death wheel because he's our starter. And although that would be hilarious, unfortunately I remember. Because I don't want to lose this. I am trying to make this stupid rule set work. Now, I agree. I could probably just change the rules. Well, what's the fun in that? What's the fun in that? If you're going to make a masochistic set of rules which guarantees that you're going to lose, why wouldn't you stick to it and, try it out and, try to force it? Okay, aerial waste might kill. Yeah, I'm using frustration at the moment. Frustration is my. Oh my fucking god, it has flame body. And now we're gonna evolve into something garbage. I don't think I've ever actually used Clamp at all. Never. Because it's like only Pokemon like Shoulder that gets Clamp. Is this Trapinch? Oh, it's Kabuto. Okay. I don't think I've ever used Kabuto either. Oh. Alright, we're gonna get 2 more levels. 2 more levels on this Pokemon, and then we're just gonna YOLO it. We're gonna go for the trainers. And then we're gonna go up to Brock. And we're gonna kick Brock in the face. And most likely die. But we'd have made an attempt on Brock. And making an attempt on Brock's life with a stupid rule set. Well, underleveled, with no good Pokemon. And we're a party of absolute failures. That's kind of funny. So, I want to do that. I want to try. But we're not going to outlevel him. We're just going to get one Pokemon up to his level. That's all. My god. Why do I even bother? there is no hope in this run. Look at this shit. How do I even grind? I'm just trying to get 2 levels on our Kabuto so I can actually fight back. That is all I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to grind massively. I'm just trying to have a chance. Okay, our team died. Alright, chat. Here we go. Here's the punishment wheel. Okay, so what I'll be doing is I'll be spinning this wheel. We don't have 6 Pokemon to sacrifice. So I'm going to divide the number by 2 if it's a number higher than 4 or higher, okay? So we're going to spin this wheel. Let's interact with it. Let's spin it. Let's see what we get. Are you hyped for the thing, the outcome here? It is number 4. Okay. So number 4 is who? I don't know. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So we're running away. Number 4 is the 4th slot is Wingull. We need to spin the wheel of death again because we just lost our main. So Wingull has died horribly. Horribly. He has been sacrificed to the blood god. We must spin again. So I'm going to quickly do this again. Wait, why am I spinning twice? I don't need to spin twice. I need to spin once. I'm losing the plot. Yeah, Wingull is dead. So is Lickitung. But at least we have lost our liability in Lickitung. So our king cannot kill any more Pokemon. So it is time to crown a new king. But first, we send off the fallen. They shall not be missed. Kabuto or what you call it? Ditto. Which of them is our new king? It would make sense for me to choose, but that's not as fun. So I'm going to spin the wheel again. Why not? If it's odd, it's Kabuto. Let's see. Wait, can you even see this? There you go. So it is even. It is Ditto. Ditto is our new king. Alright. If Ditto is our new king, then that's kind of unfortunate. I guess that makes it even harder for us, doesn't it? I'm not going to go into that. That means Crobat Hell, and Crobat Hell isn't very fun. So I'm not going to go into Crobat Hell. I'm going to go to Ditto Hell. Ditto Hell is not as bad. Because he has Tri-Attack, and we can resist that, actually. So I think I'll take the resisted Tri-Attacks. We can high jump kick it. We know how well high jump kick works. Oh yes. Oh my god, it has Flame Body. I cannot do anything in peace in this game. I really cannot. I've got a choice between fighting Flame Body and having to go to a Poké Center every fight. And they don't give me any XP either, so this is slow, this is boring. Or I get to fight Crobats and just... Oh my god, it's Sunkern. Sunkern has no XP value. You kill this thing, you do not get any XP. And it has Thrash. Fantastic. Thrash is a very high power move. So it's not worth it either. I'm going to kill one more Sunken and see what Ditto becomes. And if it's something bad, well. Dear me. What am I doing? What am I doing here? What are we doing, chat? Why must we hit ourselves so? Yeah. Okay. At least he only seems to have Thrash. So we can safely switch to Kabuto. And we can use Pin Missile and kill it. That's the highlight of today. But we have a way to get a bit stronger. I'm not gonna grind. Is that a Pidgeot? Okay. Meditate. Okay. That's +1 attack per use. It's not the most amazing ability. I mean, amazing. Oh wait, what ability do you have? Layers. Okay. I don't know. I still think we're screwed. I really do. I don't think there's any way of salvaging this. Can we kill Crobat? If we can kill Crobat, we've got a chance. We could kill Marshtomp instead. Okay, we burn. Yeah, Marshtomp farming for a few levels could be possible. Okay, we're gonna farm into level 8 on this Pidgeot and see if it works out. Because then we can. Oh my god, etc. We're still sticking with it. We're going to get to level 8, and then we're going to take on the trainer, because the trainer is going to have 3 random Pokemon. Those 3 random Pokemon are going to be stronger than what we usually fight, because they're randomized. So, we'll probably have a chance once we get to level 8. And that's that, really, you know. So bear with me, we probably need to stay here another 2 minutes farming, and then we can probably progress. Ditto is our king, so if Ditto dies, who's now Centret, we're basically game over. So I need to make sure that Ditto does not die. Because if the king dies, so does the retainer, his servant. And we can't let that happen. Wow. You just protect spam me. Okay, fine. I'll meditate once. Screw you. Dodge bomb. So Tri Attack is a special attack in every recent gen. Oh, every gen since Gen 4. But in Gen 3, it is it's actually a physical attack. Am I dead? Oh, okay. Doom Desire. Wait, what? Okay, Doom Desire changes a lot, actually. Gramble has a lot of attack. Okay. We are probably progressing right now. As long as the Kabuto evolution doesn't screw me up any more than Kabuto does. Magikarp. I was like, we can do this now, we can progress. As long as they don't get anything worse for the fucking Kabuto. This carp. This carp all the way down, man. Ah, dear me. What can Magikarp kill? What can Magikarp kill you? Rumble. Problem is, if we give. Wow, it has Serene Grace. Oh my god, Serene Grace with Tri Attack is so strong. You know what? Screw it. We're fighting this trainer. The Serene Grace with Tri Attack. Tri Attack has a chance to burn, paralyze, or freeze. And all 3 of those are really good. And Serene Grace basically says, oh my fucking god, it's immune to Tri Attack. Not immune to this. Grudge. Oh, that removes all my PP. I'm gonna spam some meditate. Dragon Dance. This is a very strange set this guy has, I'm not gonna lie. Especially with confusion. Boom. Right, set up another Doom Desire and we'll do some more meditates. Now, what should happen is when he dies to the oh my god. Now I'm forced to switch because Curse gets removed when you switch. Otherwise you take 25% of your max HP every turn. So I have to switch here. Even though I have meditate up, I'm forced to. I'm not losing that. We can probably kill this with Magikarp. Amusingly, we can do this. We can do this. Look at that! Harp prevails. And unfortunately, we lose the very strong Pokemon we had. And it becomes a Linoone, which is a massive downgrade, especially because it's probably not going to have a good ability. But yeah, we got through bit of an issue there. What's your ability, Mars skill? Increases defensive suffering. Oh, believe me, I'm suffering. Can you increase my defense? Alright. I believe, Carp. I believe. So, the ironic thing is that everybody takes a piss out of Magikarp because he is a bad Pokemon. Yes, everybody knows this. But Magikarp actually has a decent attack stat. It's not good. It is not good. It is decent. And it means that if you do actually have a decently strong move that you can abuse his attack stat with, it can be okay. He's not good, but he can be. Is he really okay? He's not okay. He can be somewhat serviceable, is what I would say. You know, there's potential in Magikarp. I just want to get through Viridian Forest so we can fight Rock. That's all I want. That's all I want. All I need. And my God, this attempt has took so long because we just keep losing over and over again. And we just have to fight these horrible, horrible Pokemon. There's no easy form of XP for me to get. Which is, well, he chose to transform into Magikarp. I, appreciate his enthusiasm, I guess? Okay, we get Carp Evolving. 11 XP. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Huh. Huh. Okay, I need to think. So, this thing is going to die horribly. Linoon's our king, which means Magikarp can be sacrificed. Sludge Bomb is good because we've got a high chance to poison. Ariama does not have guts because we've randomized abilities, so I can poison him. Aerial Ace will do decent damage, but I think we probably won't with poison. I'm doing this. Okay, good. High jump kick. Goodbye. So we're gonna die to this high jump kick. How do we avoid dying to it? We can't paralyze it or freeze it anymore because it's now poisoned. I'm kind of tempted to metronome, but it's probably going to get me killed. I'm going to go for a tri-attack because we can potentially kill it in 2 turns. If he doesn't go for a jump kick, we can survive. Or we might miss the eye jump kick. It's got like a wing attack. Okay, yeah, I was just throwing. I'm not going to complain. Linoon, you are our king. Lead us to victory. This is another thing that is terrible, terrible to use in a Nuzlocke, so I'm not taking it. Zero. I think we'll just try attack, honestly. Yeah. Or if this buffs everything, it doesn't matter, but he will outspeed us potentially. Yes, he does. Okay. So we've got one more Pokemon. What's he gonna be? Pidgeotto. Yeah, this dies to 2 try attacks, so I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna give a burn. That's nice. Okay. We have done it. We survive to fight another day. What do you think, Chad? Do you think I've made a stupid enough set of rules to make this difficult enough? Give me your honest opinion, because I feel like this is a wee bit brutal. I feel like this is kind of like pain and suffering Pokemon version. Ultimate Pokemon into unplayable mess. Oh dear me. I mean, who considers Viridian Forest to be a hard part of the game? Because that's what I've made. I made Viridian Forest into a hellhole. It's not. It's this is not what the developers intended. Oh, we got a Stardust. We can sell that. Hmm. Spiel. Okay, I think I set up a meditate. Because I'm not sure what comes after Spiel, but I'm not really scared of Spiel. Yeah. And the reason why I'm not scared of Spiel is because when we randomize it, Spiel is like in the bottom like 30%. Yeah, exactly. This is a lot scarier. But hopefully it dies in one hit. My god. Are you... You know, I did everything I could have done there to prepare for that. And it died with a sliver of 1 HP. Bye! Dear.